this is how you can actually double the size of your business with this one automation. And no, I'm not trying to screw around with you. This is a legit thing that you can do, and it can actually legitly help you double your business. Now, the automation we're going to go through is how to take someone that you just signed into one of your programs, whether you're an agency, coach, service provider, whatever it is, because most of the things that we do involve contracts that go over a set period of time, right? So in this example, we're going to say you do like a 6-month package for your client. Ideally, what you're going to want to do is as soon as you sign them, what this automation is going to do is it's going to take all of their contact information and put them into a new pipeline that we are going to call your retention pipeline. Now, what happens with this pipeline is, and we're going to come up here, I've already made the pipeline. We're just going to build out the automation today. But so you can look at the pipeline. We're going to come here. We're going to go to retention pipeline. You're going to set up a planning meeting with them. So for example, if you're a social media manager, you had a 6-month contract with your client. You're going to, go hard. You're going to develop a great relationship with them. And at the end of the 6 months, after you get them tons of results, grow their business, you're going to meet with them to plan their future together, right? And you're going to use this meeting not only to plan the future, to highlight where they are, but to highlight where they want to be, the gap that's there, and how your services are going to bridge that gap over the next 12 months. Because your objective when re-signing clients is to re-sign 50% of your clients for twice the time. So in this case, 12 months. And let's say you were charging $2,000 a month. You had a 12K 6-month package. You're going to re-sign them for $24K over 12 months. And what this allows you to do is it allows you to retain your clients longer. It allows you to have more steady cash flow in your business. And if you're doubling those clients up that you're retaining with new clients on the front end, it will allow you to double the effective size of your business before those clients churn, decide to do it in-house, hire another agency, whatever it is, X, Y, Z. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, we do our best to retain our clients and provide a phenomenal service that is as sticky as possible so that they stay around, that they want to use us, that we provide value. But ultimately, you're going to have a certain percentage that churn. So this is going to help you navigate that and do it in a profitable manner. So planning meeting, follow-up if necessary, if they have a board, if they have partners, if they have to review finances, whatever it is, payment, contract signed, super simple pipeline. Now what we want to do here, if I can move this, is we're going to come into automation. And actually, we're going to go back to opportunities real quick. We're going to look at our closer pipeline. So we're going to use Kenda, my beautiful wife here. That's an example contact. We're going to go back. We're actually going to say that we're going to sell her this $1 million deal. Cool. So we're going to move over here to contract signed. We're going to click on her name. And we're going to do status and one. She signed the contract, bada bing, bada boom. We're going to hit cancel real quick though. That's what we're going to do in the future. But when we hit that, when we mark them as one, what we want, because if not, they're going to get lost. It's a woozy, it's a wazy. When we hit one, what we want the automation to do is to come over here to our retention pipeline and move them in as a contact there. So what we're going to do, we're going to come down to automation. I always recommend look at select a recipe or look at their templates essentially and see if they have one that works for you. However, we're going to start from scratch because I want you to have the most skills possible here and being able to build workflows in GHL from scratch is going to be ultimately beneficial to you. So we're going to come down here. You can see there's a million things that we can do to interact with our customers. I mean, heck, we can send birthday reminders to text our clients happy birthday, for example. We're going to come down here to opportunity changed. We're going to select this one. We're going to add filter. We're going to select status is 1. That's our trigger. So, and it's very important to come down here and hit save trigger. Once it saves, you can actually create new triggers, but opportunity changed. If you click on it, we're going to change the name here. Our opportunity changed to 1, and we're going to do arrow. We're just going to type in retention pipeline. That way we kind of know and can remember. Oh gosh. I think that's right. Anyways, and hit save trigger. That way we can see this. We're also going to add this one up here. We're going to title this one deal closer pipeline arrow retention pipeline. Now you might be like, Soren, this is super dumb. I can do this manually. I don't need to do this whatsoever. The reason why you actually want to do this automation, one, if you don't know how to do automations already in GHL, this is a super easy way to learn. Number two is that we don't rise to the level of our goals. We fall to the level of our systems, okay? And whenever we do systems, I love systems that are simple. It's dumb not to make it simple, to keep it simple, because if not, you're going to have stuff break. But this is one of those systems that's so simple that's going to make you so much money that it's dumb not to do it. So once we have our trigger set, what we want is to do an action. So we're going to come down here, we're going to scroll down until we see opportunity again. And we're going to do create update opportunity, create update opportunity. We're going to select pipeline. We're going to select retention pipeline. We're going to select stage. We're going to say schedule a planning meeting, opportunity name. We're going to do contact first name, opportunity source. We can tag this right now. There's ways we can pull this information over from other places. We can also leave lead value blank. But for example, if we are a social media management company, we do a 6-month retainer and then we do a 12-month retainer. We're going to mark this as a 12-month retainer because we're going to do twice the time, twice the price. So this is going to be worth $24,000. And honestly, for opportunity source, you could do current client. Or actually active client might be a better term. And then select status, open. Okay? There's other fields we can do, other things that we can do here, but this is the core of what we want to happen. We're going to hit save action. And you can see here you can add like other actions, but that's just the core. We want a trigger, and then we want the opportunity to happen. I'm going to hit save, and then it's really important because right now it says a draft. I'm going to hit publish, and then I'm going to hit save again. Now up here at the top, there are settings, enrollment history, execution logs. Execution logs are important. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to double duplicate my screen, or my tab, not my screen. And I'm going to go into workflows. I'm going to go into opportunities, and I'm going to go to our closer pipeline. And remember our deal here, Kinda. I just made the sale of my lifetime. I am going to mark her as 1. And I'm going to hit update. Successfully updated. I'm going to exit out of this. And boom, her deal is gone. So I'm going to go back over here to the retention pipeline. And bada bing, bada boom, $24,000, Kinda, active client, where it comes from. And it's going to be set to schedule a planning meeting. Cool. If we come back here, I'm going to hit refresh. And you can see what it did here. Add to workflow, create opportunity, and then remove from workflow. Added, executed, finished. All in one here. It gives you the timestamps. So this is really useful if you're looking for automations or if you're thinking things should be happening, but they're not. And oftentimes when we're doing automations, there's like things like, this was a really simple one. There was not a lot to break. As long as there's a contact name, it's going to show up there, right? But when things get more complicated, sometimes data won't be passed correctly, and this is a great place where you can go look for those errors. So coming back all around, by utilizing this tool, and you can do this on any platform, whether you're on Salesforce, OneSub, I believe Closer.io has the same thing. You might have to use Zapier for some of them. A lot of them have in-house automation tools, but this is a super easy way where you can make a system that allows you to resign your clients to grow your business. And again, we don't rise to the level of our goals. We fall to the level of our systems. And every time you sign a client, these people are going to come in here. And if you want to get really technical with it, we could come back to our automation. We could actually, under communication, or, well, let me see here. Send internal notification could be a good one. We could send an internal notification for 5 months from now, considering it's a 6-month ideal contract in this scenario. We could send an internal notification to whoever's job it is to resign said client to schedule that initial meeting. Okay? And again, this was super simple. This is like the bare minimum. If you're really smart, you would add in a custom data field for a date for the planning meeting. If not, if they don't want to move forward, this is also can be considered an offboarding meeting. They get an extra plan to move forward with on their social media marketing strategy. But realistically, if you're doing your job correctly, as a social media manager, they're going to resign. And again, it depends on the business. It depends on what you're doing. But there's a lot of different tools. We could generate a one-time booking link and have that texted to them. There's a lot of different things that we could utilize in here if we wanted to make this automation a little bit more complex. We could also, add in a, we could have it wait, time delay, minutes. We're going to select days. We're going to wait 150 days, 30 times 5. It's going to wait 150 days. Oh, that's 156 days. 150 days. Save action, and then from here, we're going to send an internal notification. Select type, notification, title, schedule, planning, meeting, with, let me see if I can pick this up here, contact. Is it going to populate here? I can't remember. It should be contacting. Anyways, I'd have to go back over and see what I'm doing wrong there. But theoretically, you could pass in their contact name from here. Redirect page, contact, conversation opportunity. It could be a particular user. Again, you want this to go to all. It could be all users. If you only have salespeople in here, it could be a particular user. It could be user assigned to the contact. Again, it just depends exactly how your business is set up. Here, contact, full name, contact name. Now this might work up here as well. You'd have to test this and see. And you can just say meeting with contact name. Say planning meeting with contact name before end of the month to re-sign them into a 12-month agreement and establish next priorities. Cool. Bada bing, bada boom. And then you can hit save action. Theoretically, this works again. Test all automations before you do them, for example. And then always remember to hit save. It always glows green up there when you haven't hit save, but it just makes life so much easier when you hit save and you don't lose all of this wonderful work you've done. But see, now we've taken our automation, we've made it even better. We're not going to forget to set up the planning meeting call with them because we're going to get a notification in GHL on our wonderful phone here in 150 days, about a month before they offboard. So again, super simple things that you can do to exponentially increase the size of your business. If you found this video was helpful, smash that subscribe button for me, please.